Well, hello there. Did you know January is a very long month in 2021? There are count them, 5 Sundays in January, and it's finally the last Sunday in January. And you know what that means? It's Karma and Cocktail time. Hey! So, welcome to Spirit Thermia Bone, your spiritual lifestyle channel, where every week we come together to cultivate our connection with the enchanted universe and coax spirit to throw us a bone. And we do this in 3 ways. First, we create sacred space and we signal our intention to accept gifts from spirit. Second, we flex our enchantment muscles and we consult the oracles of astrology and the tarot and other divinatory tools. And third, we welcome young self. And with a beginner's mind, we explore all manner of metaphysical and consciousness-raising topics. And tonight is the last Sunday of the month, as I mentioned, so that means it is Karma and Cocktail time. And we are always joined during Karma and Cocktail time by our co-host, the one, the only, Reverend Rob Banashik.
Hello.
Hello.
And cheers, cheers, cheers.
For those of you who don't know Reverend Rob, he is the pastor at the Institute for Spiritual Development, a metaphysical church here in Washington, D.C.
ISD, that is our church.
Right.
How are you today? You had a big day today.
I did. And I am a little distracted at the moment because I am considering fiddling with my camera. Because, did you see that thing at the bottom of the frame?
I did.
Yeah, that's like my teleprompter thingy, but we'll see. If it bugs me too much, I'll have to go change it, and you guys will give me.
I understand. I'll help you. I'll do what I need to do. Yeah, no, I'm.
Yeah.
You led the service today, the Zoom service, and the YouTube service for Institute for Spiritual Development did a beautiful job. Really talked about what was going on in your spiritual world with Bridget and the Goddess and Imbolc and
Condomas.
Yeah, Condomas.
Yeah.
And put it in context, and it was really, really wonderful. So,
well, thank you.
Congratulations.
And you know what? I'm wearing the same outfit that I wore the last time I attempted to do a stream of service for the Institute for Spiritual Development, which ended up being like a big fail. Remember that?
One. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. No, you got to recreate.
So tonight I've resurrected the jacket, but at a happier time.
Well, right. I mean, you can't let it get. You got to put it on and make it your good luck charm.
Right.
So.
Right now it's a good luck charm. So.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Robbie? And
I am drinking. So I found this thing at Trader Joe's, and it's always great because that means I can stop there and not have to go to the liquor store. But it's called La Vida Bonita. It is a margarita wine cocktail. I know that sounds kind of weird, but
I had that before.
It's really good.
It's all right. I mean, it's easy.
It's easy.
And it's also not too strong. So
it is not too strong, though it is actually stronger than the Jose Cuervo tequila cocktails. So I kind of like it for that reason. It's 13% versus the 9 of the Jose Cuervo. So.
Oh, so you're a label reader when it comes to these things, I see.
If I'm going to spend the money, I want to have the effect happen.
Check the alcohol content.
Right.
Well.
Oh, you got it. Nice. What are you drinking?
Well, okay. So who here in the Spirit Throw Me a Bone community, and I see all kinds of lovely people here already, and we're going to bring you in and we're going to throw you up on the screen with your comments in a minute. But who here, here's a trivia question for you. What is the go-to drink in the Paradiso house? Who remembers?
Well, it's not the one with the elderflower, right?
No, no.
Okay.
That's kind of like a special. That's a little more labor intensive. I need fresh mint for that.
That was a complex cocktail, man.
No, yeah, a little bit.
Look,
That
I
was
poured
the
I
cucumber.
poured mine out of a glass bottle. So
So you don't know. So you don't know. Anybody in the comments know? Oh
I
my
know.
gosh, look who's here. Oh wow, Paula. Okay, everybody, I want you to welcome Miss Paula to our stream. This is the first time she's ever joined us here on Karma and Cocktails or Spirit Throw Me Bone. Welcome, 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 Paula.
Welcome, Paula.
Yes, welcome to Spirit Throw Me Bone. And okay, so Robin is trying to guess what my drink is. And no, it's not the mojito. Good guess. That's not it.
Okay, you were shaking it. So,
hello, Miss Kathleen. Miss Kathleen Vale. Do you remember what the... If I hold it up to the screen, then you might be able to guess.
Oh, I remember now. Shoot. Not fair, but...
Okay. It's a lemon drop.
The lemon drop.
Yeah, my husband makes them for me. After he learned, of course, how to make them from me.
I should have
throw that in there.
Should have that.
But it's such a relief to have somebody able to fix your cocktail. For a few years, when I first started making them, it was like, I always had to make them. And, you know, which is fine. But, like, if you have guests and you're trying to get dinner on and and you're the only one in the house that can make the drinks for everybody, then whatever. But he's an excellent lemon drop maker.
And it looks so refreshing and delicious.
And Kathleen was guessing Cosmo.
Good guess.
Good guess. But no.
Yeah, I think I would have guessed a lemon drop, actually. I mean, now that I know it, but
yeah. Well, you know what we forgot? We forgot our background music. We got to get a little warm up going on, right?
Oh yeah. We got to get into the spirit.
Yes, get into the spirit. So Paula, you'll find that we get a little silly. Gonna have a little retro throwback vibe here.
Directly proportional to how many sips of our cocktail we've had.
Right. Yeah, and I've waited to sip. What's that weird noise? Oh, that's your dogs barking. Are your dogs barking?
No, they're not barking.
What's that weird noise? Oh well. I guess it's fun. Now I don't think they're talking.
Smooth.
Totally lost my train of thought.
Well, I'm going to put you back on another train of thought. So tell me about Bridget and this time.
Oh, you want me to talk like metaphysical stuff?
Only if you do it in a very white voice.
You want me to talk like Spirit Throw Me Bone stuff?
Brenda,
I was just going to drink.
Brenda, when you joined tonight, I said, there's my girl.
Well, Paula has a question. Do I do readings? Yes, I do readings. I do astrology readings. And I do tarot readings. And a little bit later in the stream, we're going to spin the wheel. And we got to make sure we add your name to the wheel, Paula. Because you might win this tarot reading that we're going to do during the show. So yeah, I do astrology readings and I do tarot readings. There is a funky noise.
I'm not hearing it, hon.
Okay.
And it's not my computer.
All right. Yeah, so if you're interested in an astrology reading, you can go to my website, sacredfusion.com, and you can see my offerings there. You need your time of birth. And actually, you know, I can send you a free chart, Paula. You know, if you're not familiar with astrology, it might look like Greek to you, but what it will tell you is your rising sign. And during other streams that we do here on Spirit Throw Me a Bone, this is a once a month gig that we do here. During other streams, we go through everyone's astrology based on rising sign. That way we get a lot of people can get a reading at the same time. And if we know your rising sign, then that'll be fun for you, because then you can get that type of a reading. Of course, that's free because we're just doing it. So, back to Bridget.
You know, she's a cool gal.
She's cool. And You know what I like about Bridget is that, you know, she's like everything. She's a fire goddess. She's a water goddess.
She's all-purpose.
She's a badass.
She's badass. I remember because for the service that we did for Candlemas, I remember all the stuff I learned about her in that process. So yeah, she's. Now, the thing that always got me was that she is the triple goddess, but I saw the triple as two different things or several different things.
Yeah. Well, usually when they when people refer to the triple goddess, they're thinking maiden, mother, crone, like the moon, you know, the new moon, the full moon, the dark moon.
Right.
But she's a triple goddess because she's a goddess of fire, water, and earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So here we're going to say hello to Lance. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, Lance, I thought there was like some weird noise. It might be because well, now I have my system audio muted. It shouldn't be doing that. I don't know why. It's on echo cam. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too bad, guys. And Aaron, I didn't say hello to you yet. Yeah. The old lemon drop. So welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to Karma and Cocktails. I'm so glad you're here with us. And Rob and I were setting up, you know, and just kind of talking, shooting the breeze, you know, and I kept saying, like, what time is it? What time is it? What time is it? So I would start the countdown. Next thing I know, it's like
2 minutes. Yeah,
7:58. We hadn't started. I'm starting the countdown yet. I'm like,
I had one job. Yeah, didn't work.
Oh yeah. So anyway, another cool thing about Bridget is that she was so powerful, is so powerful, and that the Christians, you know, when they came in and they took over around the 5th century AD, they knew better than to get rid of Bridget because, like, the country folks who lived in the hills were not going to give up their goddess, right? So they just turned her into a saint, which is cool because, you know, she stays around, right?
Well, and we'll talk a little bit more about this later, but, you know, that's she's a saint, but Christians tend to worship saints as if they're deities, so it's all semantic thing. You know?
All right, your audio's doing weird stuff again. I don't know what's up with the audio tonight, Lance. I don't know. I think when you lean back or something, it does. I don't know. Whatever. You need to get yourself a decent mic, my friend. Like,
I had
so
one.
You can sound like a DJ.
No, I have one, and I left it at church. So, yeah, my husband won't be too happy with me because
that's priorities, Reverend.
I know. I took it to church to do our stream, so I'll have it next time for sure.
Oh man! So it finally snowed, right?
A lot, yeah, a lot more than usual. So,
not a lot. That's not really a lot. I mean,
well, I mean, more than it's been.
Well, yeah.
More than it's been.
Oh yeah. There's that. How much snow did you get up there in Jersey? Lance, Tyler, LT. You know, LT is a bourgeois, among other things. He's a Renaissance, but he's a bourgeois photographer.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, it's for real. And yes, you do other things like what's up with the bodybuilding stuff that you do too, Lance, right? And didn't you used to be a police officer too? Like all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Ooh. We're about ready to turn it up, guys.
Ooh, are we ready?
Now it's being funky again.
That's because you're funky, girl.
And you're frozen.
Funky. I'm frozen.
Dance with me, Robbie.
Oh, yeah. Oh. There you are. Cute. How fun.
No, there's that thing again. I gotta do something about my camera. It's gonna drive me crazy. All right. Keep them entertained there, Robbie.
I'll keep you entertained with Karma and Cocktails. Oh, but there we go. So this is real meta. See? Me watching us. That's very cool.
Okay.
You fix it?
Actually, fix it. Let me see. I hope it didn't totally screw up my...
Hi, everyone. Are we dancing yet? That's the question.
Ah! I gotta raise my camera just a little bit. Totally
Give that camera a raise. That camera works really hard, Brenda. Give it a raise.
I could put the thing back on it. Okay.
Oh, you got the groove going, girl.
Things are falling in here. My studio is like falling apart.
You can't tell?
All right.
Loving it.
All right. We're going to find out who's dancing out there.
Who is dancing? How can you...
Who is dancing out there?
I love to dance.
dancing?
Oh, here we go.
Robin's dancing. Who else is dancing? Aaron's dancing. Who else is dancing out there?
Who is it? Who's coming?
Oh, Lance is dancing. All right, who else is dancing out there? Kathleen's dancing.
Kelly Dale. Yay!
Look at Kathleen move.
Oh my gosh, she is grooving. She's grooving. Go, Lance.
Oh, Kathleen's dancing with Lance. Lance, where'd you go? Woo! Dance floor's getting crowded.
I know, right? Everybody's like elbowing each other. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Look at all those lovely people.
Look at them all. Look at them all. All those beautiful enchanted ones.
Where's that Wendy Harmick is what I want to know.
I don't know. I don't know. Anne told me that she was going to try to make it tonight, but I want to know where Patty is, Lance. Oh, who's the man with the sunglasses on?
Oh, Patty's there. She's there.
No. Is she?
Is.
Oh, there she is. She just got here. Patty.
Yay, Patty.
You just missed the dance, girl.
She's in the house. Janet
Energy
Johnson's
girl
here.
in the
Hello,
house.
Janet.
In the house. Oh, Janet just arrived.
Just
too.
in time for the dance floor.
All right. Okay. Well, gee, guys. Well, you made
Good
it.
stuff.
You made it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. Wow.
I know what you're about to say too. Hi, Janet.
What time
What time is it?
it? Steampunk Terror time, baby! There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, Brenda. It's time for Steampunk Tarot. We've got new cards to read, don't we? Oh, you can't see my coat today.
Is it the same red one?
It is. But my new long goddess Bridget wig is covering it.
Alright.
Where's Stella?
Okay, my wardrobe change is taking a little bit longer than normal today.
That's always good because you're keeping us on the edge of our seats in anticipation of what you're going to be wearing.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got an annoying thing on the camera still.
You know what? I think it
that.
heard you. I think it heard our previous conversation when you wanted to make sure that you were framed in a certain way, and I think it's actually doing the work for you. I love your
jacket. My outfit, Paula?
I do. I love your jacket. I love your jacket.
So I have to tell you that Paula is a childhood friend of my very best friend from college. God rest her soul. Her name is Faith. And she is watching us right now. Don't you know that, Paula? And I am being true to form, her crazy friend Brenda, right now.
Girl, you are crazy.
Cray cray.
Cheers. Cray cray.
Okay, you know what? Stanley, I'm gonna put it back on you and I'm gonna do something about this camera because it's driving me a little bit wacky.
All right, God. Okay, I was lying. Totally lying. I mean, come on. I love it. So, hello, everyone. And Patty, thank you for your lovely comment. Yeah, and sexy ones, enchanted ones, it's the same thing because enchanted is sexy. That's what I think. That's what I think.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
How's your camera?
Right.
Such a perfectionist. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. But so Brenda, you didn't even. So I know you're fixing your camera, but look at this wig. Come on.
Well, I know I saw it the other day, babe.
You didn't see this one. I didn't put this one on. I put on a brown one. This one is red. This one is goddess.
No. You had that on the other day.
No, I had a brown one on because I just got this one in on Tuesday. So I've got several now. So what can I say?
All right, let me see here. Let me make sure that it's still being whack.
I'm telling you, it's doing a job that you asked it to do.
Well, it's because I put this stupid teleprompter on there. Okay, I'm not going to distract you guys with that anymore. We're just going to deal with that.
No, it actually looks better though. It looks like there's a little fence. No,
Rob,
it looks like
you're like no matter what.
Looks like I'm climbing up over the fence to see Brenda.
All right, but you can't see it in this one, right?
No, you cannot.
I don't think your pink works with the steampunk theme, but oh well.
Oh,
whatever.
It does. No, it's in honor of Bridget.
Okay.
I wanted a red wig. I have a little garland I was going to wear, and I left that at the church because we have all that garland for the ritual tables. But alas.
All right, I have a feeling this is going to be a
wonderful reading.
Well,
You know what? We should actually predict the wheel's gonna drop on.
Oh,
That should
that
be
reminds me. I
fun.
gotta add Paula to the wheel here. Hold on.
Oh yes, you do. It's so bright in here. It's so bright
I
with
gotta
all
make sure
these.
I've got everybody. I think I've got everybody on here, but I don't have Paula because it's her first time tonight. Once again, welcome, 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 Paula. And actually, you know what? We're gonna make a super big deal out of this right now.
Patty, Patty. So you asked the question about being a burner. So the reason I have these clothes is because we started to build up our wardrobe for going to Burning Man this year. So
But
I'm
then you
not
didn't
one
go.
yet. Oh, then we didn't go. So I have the wardrobe, thank goodness, because now we have the segment here. But if I must do Burning Man, that is like the number one bucket list thing for me. I must. I watch YouTube videos incessantly, and so yeah. I'm going to say I'm a burner at heart, but I can't wait to consummate that relationship that I have with burner.
That
So,
sounds kind of consummate the relationship.
well, it's like
Ew.
I felt like I had heard about it, and then when they had an exhibit at the Renwick Museum of the art and the creativity that comes out of Burning Man, a
Oh yeah.
whole nother thing opened up inside of me. I was like, oh my god, we must go. And because I also spin music, the Burning Man vibe, that whole progressive house music vibe is just like my thing. So, you know, between Wade and the art and me and the music, we're gonna have a blast whenever we get there. Even though I can't imagine not having a shower for a week. As many people as I know that consider themselves divas said, "Trust me when I tell you, you won't even care." So I just know it's going to be a thing. Well,
Well,
yeah, if they even have it again, but yes.
they'll have it again. Are you kidding me? They make a ton of
So
money on that.
I hope so.
I don't know. I just haven't been like. I mean, I'd like to go, of course, but people are like, "Oh, when you get your Airstream, take your Airstream." I'm like, I am not taking my Airstream. That Dust Bowl.
No, you definitely don't. I mean,
Freaking kidding me?
but we've also committed to we're gonna get it. We
My
are gonna
Airstream
run.
that I don't have.
Well,
Oh,
come
anyway,
on.
so yes, there are lots of sexy enchanted ones here. But what I wanted to say was that I would like for you all once again to welcome my friend Paula tonight. And we're
Hi,
going to
Paula.
give her a special steampunk tarot, a special Karma and Cocktails, a special Spirit Throw Me a Bone. Welcome. Woo!
Welcome.
Yay, Paula.
And catch that bone.
All right. So, you guys ready to spin the wheel? Let's see. Look at that. Damn, I'm good.
That's so cool. Very cool. Yes. Very cool.
How you like that, Lance? How you like that, Patty? Pretty good, huh?
And it's green for this Celtic goddess. That's impressive. That's impressive. I can tell your detail.
You cannot get off of the Bridget thing. Like we're in steampunk tarot mode right now.
I know, but I'm just saying I'm staying on brand. It's our theme. It's our theme.
On brand, the steampunk tarot. Okay.
Right. Fit in with our theme for the week.
Alrighty, we're about ready to spin the wheel.
I predict. Oh my god.
What is with the sound? Robin! Yay!
Robin.
Robin won! Yay, Robin! Woo! So, in case you didn't know, we were spinning to see who was going to win the Steampunk Tarot reading. Robin, you won! Yay, Robin!
I know. Look at that.
I know. Look at all these comments coming in now. Like I'm like so behind here. Yeah, you again? Well, wait, no.
Yeah, he got it. He had it
reading already?
2 times ago. Yep.
You had a tarot reading already? Really?
He sure did. Yes, he did. But it's your luck, Robin Olson.
It's your luck. It is your luck, and we're excited for that.
Because you're so open and receptive to whatever the cards have to say.
Now wait. I know I did like a special astrology reading for him, but I'm
He
getting.
did. He did. We've done so many Karma and cocktails that, yeah.
Okay, well, here we go again. So, all right, well, I gotta like arrange my phone here. So entertain them, Rob.
Again.
No.
Let's talk about more about Burning Man because I can't wait to go. But well, no, a part of the thing
No,
that's
no,
always
no, 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 no. Oh, let's talk about ayahuasca.
oh, absolutely. Brenda, what are you going to be doing in the next couple of days?
Paula, do you know what ayahuasca is? Now you're really gonna find out how crazy Kate's friend Brenda is. um, yeah. So you guys know that I went last November.
November.
God, that's a long time ago already, but it doesn't
Oh,
seem that long ago. Okay,
I
I
know.
gotta focus here, or we'll never get through tonight here.
Well, you told me to ask you about ayahuasca.
Oh yeah. So anyway, I'm leaving on Thursday at like 1:20 something in the morning. Got my COVID test today, which should be back by Wednesday. I went today. Like I had a very productive day today. I did the service in the morning. Whew, so like such a relief to get that done. Then I went and got my COVID test. Took a
Yeah,
little
you were
nap.
productive.
Okay, so we're gonna. What's my next thing here? Okay, so um, hmm.
So you
See what
went
I
and
want to
did
do
the
here.
ritual.
Okay, we're
We'll
gonna
read the
draw a
card.
card. Oh, this is what I didn't set up before, but that's cool. We got it. 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 We're gonna just put an overlay on here. Brenda's iPhone. I'm gonna add it in here. Okay. All right. So, new reading. 3 card draw. Past, present, future. God, don't shrink on me. I didn't tell you to do that. Here we go.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Stretch, stretch, stretch it out. There we go. Move up. Okay. Put
Shuffle
it
and call.
sideways. Like all kinds of things here. Like I couldn't set this up before because we had it on the thingy.
We're all part of the journey, Brenda.
Well, it's like you guys don't give a shit about this. It's like just get it on the screen, will you? Okay. How? Brenda's iPhone.
Shuffle and cut.
There we go. Okay. Well, it's close enough, right? All right. So we're gonna shuffle, which means I need to get my shuffle sound here.
Which is quite cool.
Okay, here we
go. Seriously, that sounds like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm not happy with this frame at all.
Or The Weakest Link.
Make it bigger. All right. Okay, so now let's shuffle again. Oh,
just
no, that's the cutting. Okay, Rob, give me a number. I mean, Robin, give me a number. 1 through 3. Waiting for the lag from YouTube to give us a number, Robin. A number 1 through 3. 2. Okay, so we're going to pick 2. Now give me another number. Robin, I need another number.
Say 20.
1 through 3, Rob. There's
3 is
20
next.
Piles. 3. Okay. All right, now we're good. Okay, so now we're going to draw. All right. All right, I'm going to make this bigger here. Look at that. 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 No. Here's our sound effect.
That was for Patty.
Patty?
She had a request for the Jeopardy jingle, and I was happy to oblige.
Okay, why is my sound effect not working? Oh, well.
I was entertaining yet again. Thank you.
Huh. Okay, so past, present, future. You're right. Yeah, the dude just died of cancer, right?
God bless him.
I know. Okay. Past, present, future. So this would be the past card. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Ooh.
The lovers. Okay. And the present?
Oh, I can look at my YouTube. I can look on my phone.
Oh, the death.
Oh, I love this card. Now,
Okay, now I am remembering. Now I'm remembering this reading with Robin from before because this is coming out to be similar to the last one. You're gonna have to tell us, Robin, but I remember at least one of these cards you got before the last reading, during the last reading. Okay, third card, future. You ready? Here's the big one, guys. Oh, the world. Okay.
Wow.
Rob, you're on.
I know. I love these cards so much. And why do I love these cards? As I say every time, I love reinterpretations of the tarot and how artists see what is the traditional archetype from the Rider-Waite deck. I also found something interesting about the tarot. I did not know that the original tarot decks did not have any sort of archetypal stuff whatsoever. They literally came up with that so that people would be able to interpret, everybody would be able to, so interpreting the cards would be a universal experience.
Wait. They didn't have what? They didn't have what?
They didn't have the they just had the number. So you draw like we draw on a regular card deck, you know, whatever.
Oh.
You would just draw the number and then speak from it. So a lot of the images and all of the archetypal work came from wanting to create a universal experience of the divination card. So I just learned that the other day. Okay, so the lover. So well, it is kind of funny that they kind of look like if Robin and Teresa were set back in steampunk fashion. That's what they would look like.
Yeah, but I got a question for you. Who's the hussy up there?
Yeah, that's well. So I mean, I like it because she's coming out of the smoke, so she's kind of like the genie. So, you know, I see this card. I actually don't. I'm not going to necessarily say that I see this card as a card that represents necessarily your love relationship as much as it is a connection. This is again from your past, kind of a coming together, a strolling with two sides of yourself, Robin. So, you know, because we are the masculine and feminine principle, I feel like we've just come from a place where we can be comfortable with both of those principles within us. And I think the angel, or as what did you say, Brenda, about her? I think that I think we see rising out of that comfort with the totality of who we are is kind of a fully developed spirit that is ready to kind of soar. So you know we're you know I like this because they're looking so those the masculine and feminine are looking so prim and proper in this era, but it's really just I also see that stroll as not necessarily an embrace or a lover's embrace. Like, oh my God, I've just learned completely who I am. It's just like, you're like okay, let's walk down the street. Let's hold hands. Let's keep our distance until we figure out what this is. And the angel rising from that experience is just glad that you finally got it and glad that she can finally be released, or it can finally be released into the world. So, but again, because it's your past card, I feel like this is a journey that you have been on either in the immediate past or in a longer term past.
Okay. So what do we want to do? Do you want to just go through the whole reading and then I do it, or do you want to go card by card, or what do you want to do, Rob?
That's good. Yeah, let's try
What have
something
we
different.
been doing? Have we been like,
We've been doing each alternating card, but I like the idea of doing the full.
yeah, okay, so keep going.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, so I love this death card as I found as the last time we drew it, and I think I like it because the death card in the Rider Waite deck is a card where the death is like a force that is affecting us, and we have nothing to do with it. So the sickle is there, and it's the Grim Reaper, and it's so sad, and everybody's kind of lying around it. But I really see this steampunk card again with the feminine representation on a horse as this death in your life is a choice. She is turning around on that horse and moving away. I feel like the person in the card has made a choice to end something, and while it is painful and while it feels like a death, it still is a choice. And again, this card is the death character is moving away from that experience, so it's a choice. And while death moves away, you will move on. So in resolving this two parts of you as a snapshot in the now, it's involving you kind of being focused on letting go of something that you might have held, either a misconception about yourself or maybe untruths that you might have believed because of childhood or relationship reinforcement. But that's what's leaving you now, and it's that death is one of your choosing, painful as it might be, but it is one of your choosing. So I feel like you're in a transition period where you're letting go of something, and what happens when we let go of something and free ourselves from it. We then are the world is available to us. All aspects of the world are available to us. We see four corners represented, and this element of being floating in the sky is a release and kind of a coming full circle with, for lack of a better word, because we're talking about it in our Tuesday group, the personal legend becoming realized. So you are
Okay, so
on the
let's
road.
let's get going to the world. Now,
No,
what you
that's what it
got?
was. The world. No, the world is the coming full circle
Oh,
into
oh,
the
oh, okay. Okay. I
of
was
your personal legend being realized. So
wow. Wow. Okay, I spaced out there for a minute. I'm like
sorry, Brenda. I
manning
got.
manning the controls here. Okay, so I love what you said about the death card though. So here's the thing, Robin. I feel like this card is all about relationship. And by the way, is Teresa with us tonight? She usually is. So this could be like a joint reading of sorts. Um,
Oh, he said Teresa got the death card when she had her reading. That's what he said in the
oh,
comments.
that's what it was.
So
Okay. Now, I thought was the death card, I don't know what position the death card was in though. Was it in the past? It was either in the past or the present because it definitely wasn't the
yeah, it was
future.
the future.
Yeah. So my intuition is, you know, pardon me if I'm being intrusive, but my intuition is this is about the relationship. So, the lovers, other than just, obviously being about relationship, is also about choice. It's the number two, and any two card in the tarot is there's a choice there. Um, so, that's the past. It does imply like, harmony and balance and that type of thing, but it sneaks in a bit of a choice there as well. And so then in the present, death. So just something is ending, right? Something is ending. And then the world card is like, as Rob said, things are coming full circle, right? So, gee, I mean, it seems pretty clear to me, right? It seems pretty clear that, that you're still in the process of transformation, right? But I mean, the world card's a pretty darn good card to get for the future, really,
Yeah.
because it puts all the pieces together. It puts all the pieces together, and so yeah, that's my take on it. It's short and sweet, but I gotta say, I think it's about the relationship. Don't mean to be intrusive, but it is about the relationship. That's got to give it to you like I see it.
Well, the interesting thing is, because we bring ourselves to that relationship, it what I do, it does affect how I am in my relationship as well. So if I've got unresolved issues, then how do I exist with somebody else?
Oh
So I think
yeah,
very
yeah,
cool.
definitely,
I love these cards.
definitely,
These cards.
definitely, definitely. So yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
that works out great. I like that better because then there's a full reading and so thank you for that suggestion.
So here's my question, Rob. What do you think about this? These we've only been pulling from the majors whenever we've done these steampunk tarot readings, but I'm starting to feel like we can throw in the other
Yeah,
minor
throwing them in.
cards in there, right?
Yes, I think so too.
I think
You
our
know,
community's ready for the
we're
nuances of the minors. I'm feeling more
so
confident as a reader. I think you and I together can just, like rock
absolutely,
the minors.
absolutely, because they've got something to say. Now,
They got a lot to say.
when I have my own deck, I quite often, when I'm feeling, when I started doing readings, I read the way that you're supposed to read. I looked at my cards, and when they shuffled, if they changed, I read them as they are in reversed uh, orientation and not. But when I am not feeling adventurous, when I would rather either have the majors or not want to interpret any sort of reversal of cards, I go through and turn all of them right side up so that I don't have to worry about getting a reverse card.
Okay,
So
so Rob, Robin says that Teresa wants to know what the world means. So here we go. This is Barbara Moore's interpretation, and she's the author of the Steampunk Tarot deck. Successful core meaning is successful completion. As the final card in the major arcana, the world marks the end of a journey. There are plenty of cards in tarot that mark endings of the tens. Da, 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 da. All of these endings have different flavors. The flavor of the world is successful completion. It is not merely a situation playing itself out, as described by the tens, or the natural or unexpected experiences of the death or of tower. It is a finishing of something that you started, that you wanted, and that you worked toward.
that's great.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, we were on track
Yeah,
with what
yeah,
it
we're
means,
definitely on
right?
track.
The flavor of the world is successful completion. It is not merely a situation playing itself out as described by the tens, or the natural or unexpected experiences of death or the tarot. It is a finishing of something that you started, that you wanted, and that you worked toward.
That's great.
That's pretty inspirational, don't you think?
Very much. Robin's taking control of his life.
Yeah, baby.
Go, Robin. Go, Robin. The thing that reading that though,
Go,
it does
Teresa.
remind
Go,
you.
Teresa. Go, Bridget. Go, Bridget.
Go, Bridget. Thank you. Bridget, throw me a bone.
Oh, God. All right, guys.
That was fun.
That was fun. You know what time it is now?
Is it time? Is it time? Woo! Here's my Bible. Ooh.
Well, I don't have my Bible, but I have my book of songs.
That's good. That's good.
Reverend, now
I'm
what
into it.
kind of hat is that for church?
So this is my steampunk hat, but the wig, you can tell that I'm getting old because it left a nice little indentation across my forehead, which that will not do at all. So the Reverend is going to wear his hat. We're not in church, so it's not being disrespectful. I'm respecting myself right now and not.
We are in church. We are in church,
I mean,
Reverend.
we are not in the building of church. I'm still in my home, and
No,
I decree.
we're in church, Reverend. And the
You can wear
cat
your
is sitting on the pew, and it needs to move over. Get out of my seat, cat.
move over, move over.
Move over, Rover. I mean, cat. I mean, Leo.
So yeah, don't want my my aging, sagging skin to be.
Stop! You're
See, I'm
making
just look.
me.
Okay, I'll show you, and then I'm going to put it back on. See, right here. Yeah, no, not right here. No, not, and it's not necessary when I've got this lovely hat.
You are too funny.
I know.
I I know. So, what's the topic tonight? Let me guess. Bridget.
Well, yes, thank you for that theme. I am just holding to the theme that was so inspiring that you offered for this. And we talked about this earlier, and so we've really read passages in the Bible before that, and then kind of put them through the lens of being a metaphysician. I'm not a biblical scholar, but as a metaphysical minister, we have looked at the Bible and invited not just us but everyone to think of the Bible as metaphor, the Bible as allegory for metaphysical concepts that we all deal with on a day-to-day basis. So the thing about Bridget and wanting to explore the idea of the goddess in the Bible is that I have found out that references to the goddess, particularly in the Hebrew Bible, were expunged by the editors.
No, are you kidding me? Like,
oh yeah, oh yeah. So
I'm having a hard time staying in character tonight because I'm so opinionated on this subject.
No, this is, but I mean, so I was telling Brenda earlier, and I couldn't find the article again, but I found a beautiful article that was written in from the Christian perspective, and it addressed the idea of the goddess in the Bible. And so, just to start with, the goddess in the Bible. Well, the goddess that was to be considered the mother of the gods, and in some scholarly circles considered the wife of Yahweh in the Hebrew Bible, was Asherah. So the ancient Canaanites were polytheists in many ways, and considered Asherah as the queen consort of the lead god. In Sumerian, that was Anu. In Ugaritic, it's El. El is also the Hebrew word for God in the Old Testament, and as it became increasingly important for the masculine to be asserted in the Bible, references to her were expunged, and actually the most egregious thing that remains is that Asherah also is represented by all of the things that the goddess is represented in Earth traditions. You know, she is Mother Earth. She is the seed of creativity, the seed of growth, and so as such, they have they have in the Bible what they call the rods of Asherah, and there's a section in Kings where where the people are commanded to burn all of these rods of Asherah, all of these trees that is her representation, so that they can focus on remembering who the real ruler, the real leader is. Now, this beautiful article that I found made a beautiful case, quoted famous witches and Wiccans, Starhawk, and talked about how the feminine in the Bible is a metaphor for, again, earth and creation and life and all things that are here on this physical plane, which sounds great. And then at the end of this article, it talked about the fallacy of the New Agers that are embracing this idea. So they acknowledged the metaphorical idea of Asherah and the feminine in the Old Testament, and then promptly relegated it to not being, but that's all well and good. But let's not confuse that with her being a deity that we should be focused on. We should be focusing on the male deity. So,
okay,
so that's a lot, but
that's a lot. That's a lot, and again, I'm out of character here, but I just love my hat, so I'm gonna leave it on.
no, it's your, hey, this is
like
your.
where to start with this shit, with this stuff, right? So, at the beginning, not the very beginning, but early in my spiritual journey, when I discovered feminist spirituality, like I was like freaking militant, like down with the patriarchy, because they just like refuse to recognize the women, and this article that you described is more of the same. It's more of the same, and it's I mean, but then like today during service I tell the story of Bridget and how like she's this enduring goddess because she evolved from a pagan goddess into this Christian saint. I mean, the goddess herself didn't evolve because the goddess is the goddess.
Is
right?
the goddess, right?
Right.
No, but it's interesting.
But people accepted the evolution of her because they knew better than to piss off the pagans, first of all. It was like you want a serious like insurrection, on your hands.
Right.
Like take away their main deity, right? And so anyway, but
I think that's, but
I don't know where to start with it. I don't know where to start with it. But I just don't at my age, not my age, but more like where we are in this time, where we need to bring ourselves. We don't need any more separation. We don't need any more polarization. So like I don't want to go down that road of like down with the patriarchy, down with the patriarchy. Like we know the patriarchy is like oppressive. Right? Even the men know the patriarchy is oppressive, except the ones that are so oppressed they don't even recognize that they're oppressed, right? But
and are as a result. So yes.
Yeah, and there's so many like that. But I don't.
So a couple of things. So I found in the process there is actually a divine feminine. The divine feminine, it's called the DFE version of the New Testament, and so they changed the language that is coming from the divine to be inclusive. So I will make you fishers of men becomes I will make you fishers for people. So we try to do this at ISD with many of our prayers, and we try to kind of see where we have let some things just from out of habit, kind of slip through that. But we try, I mean, I myself try to remain as vigilant as possible. I get very uncomfortable when we just refer to as God the Father and the masculine version of everything. But interestingly enough, this version does not we'll change the language that talks about humanity, but not about the language that talks about the deity. So God is still the Father, but God is the Father of people, not, men. So, it's like everything keeps inching toward a way of recognizing. But I
But you know
really
what?
feel
But that's why I like the concept of the all that is,
right
right? Because the all that
is
is
the all that
like,
is.
it's androgynous. Like if you have the habit of saying God, whatever. If you have the habit of saying goddess, whatever. But the all that is the all that is.
Yes.
Right?
And
I tend to think of it as female and feminine, as more like the goddess, even though I catch myself saying God, but I don't, it's just a freaking name. It's a freaking name for the creator, right?
right, right, and the fact is, if the all that is coming from, if you're looking at it from the Hermetic point of view, from the Kabbalion, which is one of our sources at
Hmm.
ISD. One of the principles, well, the seven laws of the universe are all ones of duality, including the masculine and feminine principle. So the masculine, and I do not mean this in terms of gender, but the masculine principle is one that is the will of whatever is
Right?
going to happen, and the feminine is the creation. And so the feminine is going to create, this feminine principle is creating regardless of what's coming from the will. It's just creating because that's what it's supposed to do. You plant seeds in the ground, you water them, and they flourish.
Right.
you know that there's no decision making process in that part of that creation. It is literally the source of that creation. So denying either one of those is really just denying the richness,
Denying creation itself. Like,
denying creation itself, because
right.
we're all, we're everything. So, but people get so wrapped up in what the gender norms, what the societal gender norms are, that it all
Right.
makes it very
Right.
uncomfortable. So,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like even as we're having like this conversation, I feel myself getting kind of revved up, like kind of pissed off. It's like,
well,
"Urgh,"
and
ugh. It's
and
just
you I think what's been wonderful is that you are doing what you can do in the context of a spirituality that works for you, which you have been doing since you came to ISD. It was one of our first conversations, which is you wanted to see more, you wanted to be involved in a community that dealt with more goddess work, but also had the familiarity and coming to, at that time you were getting readings from Reverend Jim, and you know this became your commitment to bringing that richness to this community, and that's been tremendous. um, so you can get frustrated, but you're doing such a great service to not only the community but yourself and everybody else beyond us, to remind us that we are all the all that is.
right. Right. And so there you go.
How about
That's
that? See,
metaphysical Bible study.
that's your metaphysical Bible study.
Steampunk.
Interestingly, one more point
No, Spirit Throw Me a Bone style.
I do. I want to make one more point, because you talked about this as far as Bridget goes, but also when you're talking about the New Testament, um, the trajectory of Mary as the divine feminine followed the exact same trajectory as Bridget, which was, if the Christians were going to bring along all those heathens that they had to bring along in their mission, then they had to negotiate. And Mary became that same goddess archetype that
uh,
Bridget was in those
right.
earlier days. So,
Right. Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, because I am no scholar of the Bible. Like, let me tell you, the only time I ever read the Bible was when I was probably, I want to say, like, maybe 10 years old. No. I must have been like 12 years old. And that was like right around the time that The Exorcist came out.
oh God,
Right. So I thought, well, I don't like scary movies, but I'll read the book. That freaking book
just
scared the shit out of me. It
yeah,
scared me
that's
so bad. And like I didn't read the whole thing, but I read enough of it to get really scared. So
so you
then
started
what
reading the
I would
Bible to
do is I would like sleep with my light on and I would read the Bible every night. Like I started at the beginning, which of course was the Old Testament. Like, what the hell? And I
right.
slept with
That's
my
pretty
door
scary. The Old
open. I'm
Testament.
like 12 years old and I was so spooked by that book. So that's all the Bible I read.
Oh, yeah.
Like to like Keep the exorcist away from me.
And did it?
Did it? Yeah, it did. Hell yeah, it did. But I was like, man, like, why do people read this shit about the like all these like weird names of tribes all fighting each other? And
Yeah,
like,
the
it
whole
was the
history.
Old Testament. It was like, God, this is really hard to read, but I gotta read it because like, I'm scared. I'm scared the exorcist and the devil's gonna come and get me if I don't leave my light on and my door open and read the Bible every night.
Yeah, I did the light on door open, myself, so I totally understand. I did not The Exorcist. I couldn't even look at the ad of The Exorcist in the newspaper. I was so
Oh
terrified.
yeah, she like turn her head.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
How about that
there
music, you know? And
Yeah,
and
exactly.
those stairs are like in Georgetown.
I know. Yeah.
All right, well that's a whole nother subject.
But no, I really liked. I mean, I like the opportunity to kind of look at this and see, where we have to come from. I mean, we are still using these texts as sources for us in some way. So how do we do what we need to do to expand what our idea of all of them is? So,
Well, my dear,
this hat made me so smart tonight. What's that all about?
you are very smart.
No, wow.
You are very smart, Reverend. Are we done repenting?
We are done repenting. Let's see.
Well, not according to your dog. What's their name? What's your
They're
dog's
barking
name?
at the devil coming through the door, I guess. They're the Omen
Devil came
dogs.
down to Georgia. What is that song?
That's the devil movie that scared me. The Omen scared the crap out of me.
The what?
And Kathleen Vale was with me that night that we saw
The what?
The Omen with Damien.
Oh, I don't watch any scary movies.
We watched it because we were teenagers, and I thought I was over being afraid of movies.
No. Halloween is like the extent of the scary movies I can watch. Like they gotta be funny scary, or I can't watch them. All right, guys, are you enjoying Spirit Throw Me a Bones, Karma and Cocktails?
I know I am.
And if you are, please subscribe on YouTube. And in fact, I really appreciate all you folks who watch us on Facebook, but it's a really good viewing experience to watch us on YouTube. Yes, it is. It really is. And there you can subscribe. And there you can click that little bell that will let you know when we're going live. So
you never ever miss us.
So you never, ever, ever miss us.
What fun!
What fun!
Thank you.
About time to slide on out of here.
Slide on out.
Whew. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys so much. It is so fun, Brenda. I'm jealous because you get to do this every week. Look at who's signing on, saying hello. So appreciate it. Robin Olsen, the party's never over.
It's never over.
It is just taking another form.
Taking another form.
Again.
So guys, next Sunday I'm gonna be in Colombia. So
Patty,
I'm not sure.
I
haven't figured out what I'm gonna do about the streams, but there'll be something for you. Spirit Throw Me a Bone's gonna throw you something.
You're gonna be
I'm
all
not gonna hanging on
ayahuasca.
Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. I promise.
You're gonna be like, we're gonna see you floating. We're gonna take it down a little bit.
Thank you, Aaron. Aaron is the representative of like my daughter's generation, and she's couldn't be a better representative. My beautiful Aaron.
So Patty, my husband is obsessed.
My beautiful Aaron.
We've seen every
Love
Anunnaki YouTube video there is. So we'll talk. How was that cocktail, Brenda?
It was great. Just not enough of it.
There never
is.
is.
Another one. We're done.
I'm not a moderation kind of person, so.
Thank you so much, Rob. Thank you to my wonderful
Thank you so much.
co-host.
This was fun.
We always
This was like our most fun.
We got a whole another month to go, but at least there's only 4 Sundays.
I know. Yes, that's true. And if I could just say now, because again, because we haven't to converge online also very late in the evening after day. So, congratulations.
Bye, y'all. Love you.
Bye, everybody.